Does your brokerage donate to a favorite charity? Well, in brokerWOLF, you can set up charitable donations to automatically deduct from an agent's check and customize each deduction per agent in accordance with their preferences. And this information is stored and always available for their records. Let's take a look at how. The first step in setting up a charitable donation is to create a vendor file for the charity. To do so, head over to 581, Vendor File. Hit the Add button. Assign a vendor number or short code. Now, enter in the vendor details, including address, contact information, payment terms, and the general ledger account you want to allocate to the vendor. If your vendor has provided their banking information, you can set their payment up to be received by EFT. Now head over to the Products Services tab. Here, you can record any web link details, such as user ID and password associated to your vendor. When you've entered all your data, hit Store to save your changes. Now, the second step is to create an agent deduction fee. Doing so allows you to take the deduction directly from your agents and have it automatically post to accounts payable as an invoice to be paid. Head over to menu option E13. Hit the Add button. Designate a short name for the fee, the name that will appear on the agent's check stub. When assigning the GL account, ensure that you select the accounts payable GL, or 21000 in the default chart of accounts. Choosing this account allows you to assign the vendor for direct posting. You're also able to determine if you want the deduction to be applied to all classification types, or select which individual type is applicable. In the Tax Info tab, select whether the charitable donation is taxable. In the Fee Levels tab, if there is a cap to the amount your agent will contribute for the year, select the level based on this fee. Choose how the deduction will be calculated. For example, you can choose a flat amount or a percentage of the agent's commission. Click Add and set the To field to the cap amount. And finally, in the Assign Fee tab, assign the new fee to the applicable agents and hit Store to save your changes. And now your charitable donation is set up. If you'd like to further customize the donation per agent, head over to I11 and choose your agent. Under the Fee tab, select your charity fee. Select the option to override default levels. Now you'll need to edit the level. So choose the amount you'd like to deduct from this agent and hit Apply. Once you're satisfied, store the profile. You'll now be prompted by the system, asking if you'd like the changes to be automatically updated to any open transactions the agent is tied to. To do this automatically, hit Yes. Now you'll see the donation in 2-1. Transaction Records, under the Agent Info tab. When you finalize a trade, the agent's donation will automatically post to accounts payable in the vendor designated to the fee. And now you're ready to issue payment to the vendor. Head over to 5.2, Issue General Checks. Here you'll see each deduction and the trade that deduction is associated with. You can choose individual invoices or pay all invoices. Confirm the check details and choose whether to print or EFT your payment. To review payments issued for your donations, head over to 563 Disbursement Journal. Or review the history of your payments in 5.5 Vendor Inquiry.